In this video, we'll be looking at how the church can manage its events and calendar. So every church has weekly schedule of activities from Mondays to Sundays. The activities fixed on particular days. And so using the weekly event feature of this platform, you'll be able to create or set events that run weekly. So I know that for most church we have Wednesdays, Bible study. Bible study holds on Wednesday, venue church auditorium. Time, so let's see 6 p.m. I'll have that. And so if there's need for you to edit, you can edit. If there's need for you to delete, you can delete. So we've created a record for Wednesday. So let's say, and this particular feature sorts your records automatically by weekday and by time. So if you have another record or another activity that holds on Wednesday and holds before 6 p.m., even though this record has been added first, the application will sort it and put that first. So for instance, let's say we have prayer meeting and it's supposed to hold the Wednesday, venue church auditorium. And time is 4 p.m. So you see the prayer meet automatically comes first, so it orders it so that the moment you come to look at weekly schedule of activities, you're able to see them sorted by day of the week and by time. So if we have Friday for night vigil service, and weekday it's Friday, and venue is church auditorium, and night vigil starts by 10 p.m. So we have that. So from this feature, you can schedule your weekly activities, your schedule of weekly events. So we have yearly calendar of events. Most churches have branches scattered all over the states, all over the country, and they have activities that they expect each of their church branch or parish to respect or to hold. So we'll schedule that under the yearly calendar of events, so that from the beginning of the year, each church already knows activities that will take place at a particular month or a particular time of that year. So new event, so event title, so let's say National Men Conference. So when should it hold? Let's say it should hold 30th of April. Church auditorium. Put the address if it's going to be maybe church auditorium, let's say California branch. Then time the event starts, so let's say the event starts by 10 a.m. so you submit. All right, and then you can find schedule of event, yearly schedule of events here. It's displayed as a calendar in calendar view, so you can see 10 a.m. National Men Conference starts on the 30th of April. Okay, and you can click on it to get details of that event. So give you the event title, give you the event date, give you the venue, and give you commencement time. If you don't want to have a preview of it in calendar view or in calendar form, there is a list view. So using the list view gives you a list of all schedule of events for the year. So events, the event venue, the event date, commencement time, and then you can edit or you can delete. And so you can filter, so you can select the year respective year. This for year 2020, so you can select any year, maybe 2019 to you can select previous years to view calendar of events for previous years, and then you can filter the records. So special events. Now, special events are events that are not part of the church statutory yearly events, but somehow those events come up. For instance, a branch, maybe a parish or a branch, can decide to organize its own event, locally for its branch, and decide to invite other churches or other members. Or maybe there may be a wedding, there may be any event at all. So they come under special events. So let's say events, we can have wedding. The goal of this is so that you can have proper records. At any point in time, you can use the platform to check what event happened at what time, and then, as we will soon see, there is a place where we can keep record of events, so we can see a summary. So this event held at this time at this place, and what was the outcome of that event. We'll get to see that after we look at special events. So let's say we have a wedding ceremony, a special event. Wedding ceremony between Brother Michael and Sister Alright, so when will the event take place? The event will take place on Saturday, the 2nd of May. And where will the event take place? The venue will have church auditorium. And so let's say the event commences by 10 a.m. Now, if you want to ask, why do we have commencement time and no ending time? That's because most times we do not stick to the ending time. So church services or events tends to overflow, but at least we can say precisely when an event should start. And so we submit. Alright, and so the goal, another reason why we have the time event start, so that it will help for reminders. Reminders can be sent through SMS, reminder can be sent through email to respective persons, so they get reminded of that event and they don't get to attend that event late or miss it. So on that special event, if you come to schedule of events, you have a calendar view of all events that are scheduled. So we have for May, see 10-year wedding ceremony between Brother Michael and Sister Gloria Johnson. Clicking on it will give you information about that event, so you have that. And same vein, if you don't want to have those events in calendar view, you can also use the list view. So the list view will give you a list of special events. So calendar of special events for the year 2020. You can select a previous year to view history of previous events, and so you can make changes or you can delete event at will. So record of events. So for events that have taken place, we may decide to keep a record. Let us know what happened, the activities that took place, and then let's describe how the event took place. So we have the event's name. So let us say the National Men Conference. So let us assume that we are now in the month of May and this event has taken place. So we have then the church auditorium in California. This is where the event held. Then how many attendees were present? So let's say we had up to 400 men in attendance, and so you can give the description of the event, what took place at the event, and then who were the officiating ministers. So let's say Pastor Jake, an officiating minister. You can add as much ministers, and you can remove. So you can add as much ministers, and then you can reduce. It's a very flexible system. So we have Pastor Gabriel, and then we submit. Okay, so we'll have the record of events successful. So if we come to records of events, we should be able to see history of event records. So we have the event day was Thursday 30th April. Event venue Church Auditorium, California. Number of attendees 400. You can make changes in the case of an error, or you can delete if it's no longer needed. You can click to view full details about this event. So you can see event name, event dates, event venue, number of attendees, description of event, description display there. We can see the officiating ministers, Pastor Jake, Pastor Gabriel, and as many more would have been listed. Okay, so that's it for events and calendars. In the next video, we'll look at assets, how the church manages and keeps record of its assets. So I'll see you in the next video.